Hi guys, and welcome to another guitar solo lesson. This one is going to be a song called Haunted by Go West, the guitar solo Alan Murphy, one of my faves from the 80s. Unfortunately he's no longer with us, but he left us with some great recordings. Okay, before we get on with the lesson, if you enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Facebook and those sort of things, I'll put all the links in the description. Okay, on with the lesson. The whole thing's in the key of D minor, and the main chords the main scales he uses are D natural minor and D minor pentatonic. The chord sequence is just D minor for one bar, F for one bar, B flat for one bar, and A minor for one bar, and then that whole sequence gets repeated. That's the entire solo. Okay, right, first thing he does is, it's more of a sound effect the way he plays this. He bends up on the 15th fret on the E string, and he bends it up 3 frets. While he's got it bent up there, he catches the 2nd and 3rd strings under his fingers, picks those together, and lets them down. So you get like that. Okay, so that's the first thing he does. Then, so what that is on the B string, he bends from the 8th fret, 2 frets up, releases it, pulls off onto 6th fret, then plays 7th fret on the G, then on the 8th fret of the B, plays the 8th fret again, but he kind of digs in a bit more and gets a bit of a pinched harmonic. So you get like that. I don't think he necessarily plans all these pinched harmonics. I think he's just digging in with the pick when he does it, so you know, it's not essential, but it does get closer to the sound that he had on the record. Right, okay, that's the first lick. Then right, so for that, on the B string, he bends up 2 frets on the 6th. Then we get this nice little run. 5 on the E, pulls off 6 to 5 on the B, 7 to 5 on the G, 7 to 5 on the D, goes back to 5 on the G, then 7 on the D. Then, so this is all on the A string. He bends on the 5th fret, bends up, releases, plays the 3rd fret. You could, and it's like a 2 fret bend. You can either do it with your hand, or I think he pulls up on the bar like that, and then cuts it off while the bend's still at the top, like that. Okay, next lick. Right, on the E you're just playing open and 3rd, open and 3rd on the A, but when he plays the 3rd fret, he does, again, he digs in with the pick, gets a little bit of a pinched harmonic, lets it down, bends up, lets it down, like that. Then there he's playing open A, 5th fret, then hammers on 7 to 5, sorry, 7 to 8, then plays 7-10 on the D, and then 7 on the G. He lets the 7 ring for a little bit, and then he adds a little bit of vibrato with the arm, like that. Incidentally, that little thing he does there, that's an F major 7 arpeggio. And very nice thing to play over a D minor. Okay, so that's that lick. On to the next. Right, for this he plays the open G, then slides up to the 12th fret, then plays on the B string 10, 13, then plays 11 with a, again he digs in with a pinched harmonic, then plays 10, then 12 on the G. Then 10 on the G, holds it, then bends up 2 frets and brings it back down, like that. Then plays 9, then on the 7th fret bends and releases a 2 fret bend. Then plays 5. Again, this is a 2 fret bend, but again I feel that he does it with the tremolo arm rather than his left hand. Pulls it up and then cuts it off. Like that. Like that. Okay. Next lick. Very nice this. Mainly pentatonic, but instead of playing the minor third, he plays the second. So what those notes are: 13th fret on the B, bending up 2 frets. Then on the E, play 10, 12 pulling off to 10. Then on the B, pulling off from 13 to 10, play 12 on the G. Then back to the B, pull off 13 to 10. Then back to 12 on the G, 2 fret bend. And then slide down. So you get that. Really nice little lick that. Okay, next one. Right, what's happening there? A little sliding to the 14th fret of the G. I think he slightly palm mutes it. It's very kind of cut off when he does it. So sliding to 14 on the G, 13 on the B, 2 fret bend on the B from the 15th fret, then on the E, 13, 15, then we go to 17th fret on the B, 1 fret bend. While still holding that bend, re-pick it and add vibrato. Like that. Then we play 17 on the B, 17 on the G, then 15 on the B, 14 on the G, then on the E string, bend for the 17th fret. It's actually a 3 fret bend. When on the recording he actually catches the strings underneath and you can hear a little bit of the B string going up with it. You get something like that. Not essential, but it's on the record, so if you want to get really authentic, it's there. Then on the E string, 17, 13, 17. Then we're going to play 15, 12, and then pull off from 13 to 12. Then on the B we play 13, 15, 15. Then we're going to slide from 14 to 12 on the G, then do a 2 fret bend on the B string from the 13th fret. Like that. Then we're into the final run. Right, starts off pentatonic and then it kind of goes into an F major 7 arpeggio towards the end. Really nice lick this. Right, so this is on the B string, hammer on 10 to 13. And then on the 12th fret on the E, pick it twice. And then pull off onto 10. So you get that. Then on the B, pull off 13 to 10. 12 on the G. Back to the B, 13, pulling off to 10. And pick 12 and 10 on the G. Then 10 on the B. Pull off 12 to 10 on the G. Play 12 on the D. Pick the 10th fret twice on the G string. And then pull off to 9, so you get. And this is where we're getting into the F major 7 arpeggio. 10 on the D, 12 on the A, 8 on the A, slide into 7, so you get. Hold it there, do a hammer on the 8th fret and pull off, then slide down to 5. While it's still sustaining, give it a little dip on the arm, and then you do a little dive. I'll play it slowly so you can hear it in context. Like that. Okay. Right, that's all the lines from the solo. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Cheers guys, see you soon.